Hi everyone! So in this video we're going to talk about bass and the wonderful adventures of catching bass. We like to go up to the James A. Reed Conservation to fish a lot, and I had never caught a bass before. Well, that's not true. I caught a baby one out at Lake Olathe one year, but I'd never caught a decent bass. Now, it was too dark for me to film it that night. I really wish I could have filmed my first bass catch because it was a really good catch. But anyway, I was kind of frustrated because I'd been out there fishing all day and everybody seemed to be catching something all around me and I hadn't caught anything, so I was just really flustered and eventually I just gave up. I kind of sat lazily in my chair and cast out and reeled it back in. Just did that over and over again, and I would feel a bite every time I passed the same spot. So I kept casting there. 3-4 times something would bite me and then let go when I passed that spot. So I just kept doing it, and suddenly around 9 o'clock at night, it was in the summertime so there was still a little bit of a sunset going on, something bit my line and just took off with it like a shot. And I stood up and I set the hook and I started reeling it in, and this thing fought like crazy. And I didn't know what it was yet. I thought, could it be a catfish or what? So I'm reeling it in and it's a little too heavy to just pick up. So I just drag it up onto the shore, and then we take a closer look at it and it's a nice big bass. And I was so excited. I was jumping up and down, my first decent sized bass. And then the next day we went back to another lake. That was Lake Nell, but the next day we went to, I believe it was Cat Claw Lake, and my boyfriend caught a couple of more bass, and that was awesome. What did you catch? Nuh-uh, you caught a bass.
I think he's big enough too.
Yeah. Ah, right on. Ooh. Looks like my honey caught another fish. No way. No.
I'm broke, so I don't have it on me.
Oh.
Might be big enough, but he's kind of skinny anyway, so. He's long enough, I think. He's just super skinny.
Oh, what'd you get? Oh, you got a bass.
I guess not. It's my first time using that today.
Yeah. Alright. And we even caught a spotted bass. Until then I'd never heard of them, but I took a picture of it and we looked it up, and it was a little too small to keep, so we did end up having to put it back. That was kind of interesting. So those are some more decent catches and other species that we got under our belt now. Again, I apologize that it was too dark to film that big bass being caught, and also it took me by surprise, so I don't think I would have had time to really, even if it was daylight, I don't think I would have had time to get the camera turned on and get it and I was trying to reel it in too, so I didn't have a GoPro with me at that particular time. All I had was my cell phone. It's hard to hold a phone while you're reeling in a decent sized fish. Anyway, that's it for the bass videos so far. I'm still looking forward to catching more bass in the future. I just don't feel so desperate now that I've finally caught my first decent one. But yes, absolutely, more bass in the future would be a lot of fun. I really want to get more active in the fishing community online. I'm also on FishBrain if you ever use that app. I would say it's basically exactly like a Facebook, specifically for anglers. Thank you for watching and have a wonderful day.